Chat, here we go. We have Nolly versus Frosty in the beginning of the Salt Mine qualifier, the closed qualifiers to make it into the promo relegation. Nolly, whose team has yet to be announced or even rumored, I'm pretty sure. And yet, at the same time, he's one of the few people who have won an off-season LAN. So, really feels like people need to figure out why they don't have Nolly on their team and to get him on their team as quick as possible. On the other side of the field is a guy whose team has been rumored, although I don't think officially announced, and that's Frosty, who seems to be joining alongside Mist and Garrett G, the likes of NRG. Right now they start in a best of 3. Winner advances in what is a very large double elimination bracket that 4 players will ultimately make it out of. 2 through the upper bracket. They have they have 1 extra chance, I would say, and when they get to the promo relegation, or the 2 that make it through the lower bracket who are going to be starting on their last life. He called you out. Wait, Lawler is coming? Lawler, I mean, listen. I apologize. I heard he could join mid-series. I also think that with the lobby ready, I mean, these guys, without us telling them, they would have just started playing. They would just completely have started playing without us. So I think I was able to delay them slightly. But anyways, Nolly gonna tie this game up 2-2. Nolly going to all reliable. We haven't seen that used too much. Frosty is going to avoid it. Oh, the top of the air dribble bump. And the long shot for the 3rd goal. Chat, I know I have some anime watchers. Can you guys let me know who is Frosty and who is Nolly? And if these guys were in a fight in their universes, who would win this 1v1? Wait, they're not Goku. I don't know a ton about about anime, but I do know that neither one of them is Goku. Frosty is Demon Slayer, and Nolly is Jujutsu Kaisen. That's Luffy. Wait, actually, I know so little about anime, and yet I still know that you're trolling me when you say that it's Goku and Luffy. And I also know it's not Naruto. But I believe the person who said that it's Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer. Frosty is Demon Slayer, right? That looks like Demon Slayer art to me. But the question is, who wins in a fight? Oh, Nolly just missed a back wall dish. Nolly is Charizard. Okay, so a lot of you have not seen anime before. Listen, I was completely oblivious to all anime before streaming and doing this Rocket League stuff because it seems to be such a humongous part of, I guess, the player base's interest that I have certainly learned a lot more about it. It seems like the general opinion from the couple of messages I've seen from chat is that Nolly's character would win. But Frosty winning in the current 1v1. Somebody said he's Uncle Iroh. No, come on, guys. You're just... I'm sure you have anime lovers furiously typing into chat to explain how you're so wrong. Frosty watching this whole replay, I was half expecting him to defend his anime character in chat. But no, he does just watch the replay. Nolly falling from the ceiling on the challenge. Frosty, interesting delay into a reverse dribble and a backflip flip. He dodges the demo with a single jump 180 and then just makes it work out. I think that's a little bit to do with Nolly taking a bit of sweet time in the corner. But still, credit Frosty, who seems really comfortable right now. A 6-2 lead. Coming into this matchup, Nolly and Frosty are seated very similarly. And, you know, if you had forced me to say, I almost might have been given Nolly the advantage. You know, I'm willing to admit it. Of course, now watching the first few minutes, it seems like Frosty's really comfortable. Will that translate to the entire best of 3? Good news for Frosty is best of 3 is nice and short, so not a lot of time for Nolly to turn it around. Frosty air dribble reset. That is a setup for Nolly and should just be a goal. On the razor's edge of being a good shot if he had kept it just a little bit lower. Shark Tank is for real the best anime. Yeah. I certainly agree. Frosty, air dribble from the back wall. One that's not even targeted towards the net, but he doesn't seem to be worried about it. He's just going to continue it all the way into Nolly's corner. Nolly chipping this one up, needed a bump to convert it. It's an open net for Frosty, and he'll take it. So 7-3. Frosty up 4. Nolly able to win kickoff advantage. Needs to convert on pretty much every take from here on out. Needs another reset too to make this one work. Actually got a wave dash 50. Nolly took the long way there, but he got there eventually off of multiple resets. Frosty just sitting waiting. Basically no faith in Nolly to make it happen. Frosty throws the late nice one and then hits the delay kickoff. Is there a meta to giving your compliments? Oh my goodness. Almost stuck it in the bottom left. A meta to giving your compliments only right before the kickoff so that your opponent cannot respond. "15 seconds on the clock." Frosty just going to slowly dribble this clock out. I don't see a world in which Nolly gets 3, so Nolly going to start up 1. Or sorry, Frosty going to start up 1. He is actually undefeated in series on my channel, I'm pretty sure. Saltmine has kind of broken up his show matches, but he has yet to lose, and he doesn't want this one to be the first. Game number 2, the mods started a poll to answer the question of who wins in an anime fight. Apparently Nolly's profile picture is a character called Goju, and Frosty's is Yorichi. I'm sure I didn't say those correctly, but it's actually pretty close, although what chat sentiment was before was that Nolly would win, and that seems to be pulling ahead now that people are aware of the poll going on. What's your anime profile picture of choice? I think the one I'd go with is the one that I've seen the most. Some kid looks like a kid, but I guess many people in anime are kids, and has big white hair. I feel like I've seen that one the most. Chat, what character am I talking about? Yeah, it seems like chat all seem to agree. I feel like I see that profile picture the most, right? It's not Goku. And then I think somebody was playing ranked named Killua, and I think I said it wrong, and everyone was freaking out. They're like, oh, he obviously has never seen Hunter x Hunter, because I didn't say it correctly. So what's the one Daniel uses? Daniel uses some, like, I don't even know if it's an anime thing. I know which one you're talking about. The blue one. In the meantime, oh, the X is silent. Dude, listen, I'm getting attacks from both sides. The side that doesn't know anything about anime thinks I'm a total weeb. And then the actual people who know are cringing at everything I say. So I'm losing on every end. Ollie, that's a nice save. Frosty, no boost to follow it up. Ball to air dribble, gets accelerated by the bump. And a demo is coming for sure. Oh, maybe not for sure. Nolly able to dodge it. Interesting fake challenge. Has Frosty backing off the ball. Now Frosty wants to go the distance. Looking to show off the mechs. No early challenge. It's going to be a Musty. Actually got another late reset, but far too late to do anything with it. Nolly not able to force the dunk this time. Seems to be playing that follow-up after the reset, but didn't work here. Frosty's going to make it 4-0. Is Shrek an anime? Yeah, I think so. Certainly, right? My favorite anime is Frozen 2. Yeah, I can tell you're a big anime fan. Nolly, did he want to lose that dribble instantly? It is going to be a low bump threat that converts on his first goal. Nolly undercutting Frosty, trying to affect his recovery so he could get a clean take back into this half, but that's not what happened. He got demoed, and Frosty able to convert it for a goal. 5-1. Ooh, Line Blaze didn't check in. Is that true? From what I can see, he's playing his first round. Nolly, he needs to get some kind of consistent offense going, and it would help a lot to be able to score on this possession. Frosty got just enough to stop. Now Nolly faking a ton behind the ball. Is going to need Frosty to finish it for him, but nobody gets a touch, and he is there to follow it up. French people swear by the French dub of animes like Naruto and One Piece. Listen, I'm not going to be able to get into the politics of the dubs and whether you're supposed to listen to it dubbed or not, or whatever. I assume all the true lovers just, whether they understand what Japanese or not, they just read the subtitles. Ollie, low 50 into a flick. Frosty got out to a fairly confident lead, it seemed, but it's dwindling away. What are the big three animes? Ooh, what a dunk. Ollie's almost all the way back. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Sounds like maybe that's a question that everyone who watches them knows for sure. Nolly, air triple bump again. Frosty, he is now looking at a tie game. It may have been going well for Frosty so far, but Nolly is trying to claw his way back. Nolly, another air dribble bump. My goodness. I mean, he started off the series with an air dribble bump. Frosty made it over the top of it, but now he's gone to much bigger air dribble bumps. They've been effective. 6-5. True anime style. Nolly fighting his way back. The hero never starts up early. Was it a 5-0 comeback? I'm not sure. It was definitely a pretty hefty one. Although Frost is just going to accelerate quicker to this ball. Just turn to the midfield. Just a clean half flip, I guess, that Nolly wasn't expecting. Interesting shot from Frosty. Just about the only one that wouldn't be favorable for him. I'm not even necessarily saying he needed to score. If he puts the ball anywhere, he at the very least gets to follow it up. But he slammed it at Nolly as if it was target practice. And that's going to result in a Nolly counterattack. Nolly, long shots is just a clear. The ball bounces high. Frosty, that threatened challenge might have been the reason why Nolly hands this one over. Into the corner, another big challenge from Frosty as he looks to get a clean possession in the final moments. And I think he's earned one. Wall to air dribble, 17 seconds. Tie game. Frosty with advancement on the line. Wave dash catch. Wants to go for the, I thought maybe the bump, but no, he actually air rolls to try and slot into the top right, and he misses. Nolly walks it in for a freebie. And seems like he'll be sending it to game number 3. Frosty dropping himself a wow as he knows he probably should have won this game. Will he delay the kickoff? He will. Very common tactic late in games. Nolly almost able to make it another one, but it'll be 1-1 as we head to a series deciding game number 3. Oh, game number 3. Chat loves to just try and come up with terrible names for people. You know, why people aren't looking for clever names for when they pop off, I don't know. But I got to admit, Frosty the Throw Man does seem like one that will be used a lot. If he does happen to throw, which I would say he hasn't yet. Shout out Nolly. Nolly played a great finish to game number 2. I guess it was a little bit of a tough ending for Frosty. Ooh, wow. Waited to the last moment for the save. Frosty able to get his own boost and dodge the demo, flipping onto the wall to start this possession. Did lose the dribble. And Nolly turns immediately after. Wanted to set up a single jump wave dash. It's interesting. You don't really think too much about those positions, and you know, it's not the best thing to do ever, a single jump wave dash, but usually you get away with it. Here is a great example of when you absolutely do not get away with it, because a single jump allows for Nolly to undercut him, make it a bad play. Nolly, kickoff goal. Ooh, the little camera look. Gave him the "where'd you go, bud" camera look. That one's always just for the viewers. Frosty can't tell he did that. Frosty backing off this setup. Nolly challenged it early. Now gives him a ton more airspace to work with. He's going to go air dribble bump. He says, Nolly, you did it first, but Nolly gets the save. Now they both have an air dribble bump save apiece, I feel like. Will Frosty stick to it? Try and power through like Nolly did. He's able to bring that game all the way back. It's a flick, and it's the first goal for Frosty in this final game of the series. Nolly finally realized his profile pick was stronger. Yeah, I mean, this is classic anime, is it not? If Nolly's character was meant to win, naturally he has to lose game 1. And then 0 second. I guess preferably it'd be a clutch instead of Frosty just, you know, missing a bit too high. Oh, wow, that'd have been so sick. It was slightly off target, though. Nolly wanted the psycho. Frosty can just take this to the ground, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he had the same read I did. Nolly pre-jumping, heading to the backboard, and there is just a big window underneath him. Kickoff goal for Frosty, and it's a tie game. You thought it was going to be a simple finish. Think again. Frosty picked up his magical hat. Wait, he can't do that. When Frosty doesn't have the magical hat on, he can't move. So someone must have put it back on him. Ooh, Nolly tried to go low on the fake. Frosty actually somehow got the save. Did not allow it to roll through. Now has 34 boost to work with. He was looking to get underneath that ball instead of a flick. And at the time he was getting the setup, processing what he wanted to do. Nolly turned and took it away. Wave dash off the kickoff is not great. Has Frosty out of position now. Nolly with a ceiling reset. Pogo? We count those. A nice little pogo shot. Sure, it's a bit roundabout in the way that he got it, but you better believe that he bounced off the ground as the ball went in. W freestyle indeed. And a 5-3 lead. Kickoff possession being fought for. Nolly definitely going to have the better recovery with the extra boost. Now Nolly air dribble bump. Sent the ball too high. Frosty should have time to respawn. Actually, great respawn. Good positioning. Chosen by Frosty on his respawn location, and it's going to result in an opportunity that he should still be fine with. Free flips back to this one. Nolly, his recovery, by all means, should not be faster, although actually got slightly bumped. If he didn't get bumped, he would have been on the back wall, so. Frosty down one. Brings the ball into his own half. Actually predicts the early challenge. Bit of a dive challenge by Nolly. He tried to flick it over the top of him. But Nolly got just enough. Nolly back into his own half. Just let the ball roll right in front of his net. I mean, it's tough. It's tough to defend Nolly's decision making here, but all it comes down to him not getting that touch he wanted. But why he powered back to the ball and passed it out to Frosty, just a bit of frustration from the initial miss, I guess. And Frosty, direct kickoff goal, 6-5. Who is the main character? That is the question. With 1:25 left to go, somebody has the story being written about them. Right now, it seems like Frosty with a 1-goal lead. And 1:10 left to go. He's going to launch a rolling power shot to make it 2. Nolly, is Nolly in the US? I'm going to check the ping real quick. Yeah, he is. Wasn't sure. You never know. 36 ping on USC's. Frosty, how many resets can he get? Oh my goodness, the demo actually results in no save. Or sorry, no shot. It is still a save from Nolly. Frosty gonna try and do it again, but he loses it immediately. Fortunately for him, Nolly's clear is too strong. No available follow-up. Nolly, a double, another psycho attempt, this time out of his back corner. No incentive for Frosty to bring the play to Nolly. He is actually going to play it a bit slow. Nolly can't get the angle. Good smart play from Frosty to just slam it against the wall to save it. Now an air dribble resets. Back flip flick directly into Nolly. So as fancy as the setup is, it has to finish better than that. Otherwise, it's just a free setup for the opposition, and Nolly takes it away with ease. 9 seconds left to go. Nolly kickoff, maybe in his favor. Can't quite go out to boost and get back to the ball cleanly. Frosty tried to reverse into it, but he's actually going to recover quickly to the ball. Interesting reverse challenge, enabling him to rush back at a much faster speed, and he hits it to the ground. Frosty wins 2-1 and advances in the bracket.